没错。
没错。Hello, welcome back to our channel.
Now we have a new baby.
没错。
没错，yo。
今天我们说你们的 question。今天的视频是一期 Q&A。
I asked you guys what kind of question you want us to answer. And like the top one is this. It's about sex.
What's that?
Wait, you know how my parents always watch our video on the TV and like the whole family is watching it? And your family too? Should we talk about this? Actually, I don't remember how Papa feels like now. Ryan though, he is texting me so many dirty texts every day.
Of course.
I told Ryan, I'm not ready. My body is ready, but
is
my
it?
mind is not ready.
It's ready?
No, it's not. So okay, I went back to the hospital to do the 6-week checkup after birth. The midwife told me you have a homework today. Is to have sex with your husband. No. So I was like, no, don't let my husband hear about it. I'm not ready yet.
I'm ready. I've been ready. What are you doing? Let's go now.
No.
Turn this camera off.
Oh, no. I feel like I'm still a little traumatized.
They really said that? Good. It's time. Baby number 3.
Oh.
Wish my teachers gave me that homework. Like, all right, everybody, pair up. Well, this is great news.
I don't know.
My day just got so much better.
I don't even know how to answer the first question. So let's skip. Okay, the next one. How does it make you feel about Isa's talent in math?
I genuinely feel like he's not from Earth. Like he's a little alien baby that came down here. He'll write in the air. I'm so serious. Like he'll wake up and be like, good morning, and be like, 17 times 32. It's like, do you want some applesauce icing? He's like, it's like pondering. He's such an interesting child, alien. You know, when someone does math on glass and stuff, it means they're making a time machine. Soon we're gonna hear a knock on our door. We're gonna open it and it's like, hello mother, hello father, I'm here to see myself as a child.
Oh my
goes,
god.
Here is where you went wrong with your time machine. And Ison's like, oh, Diana. And then they shake hands and then older Ison flies in his UFO.
We never talked about this before. When he was 1 year old, some family member told us that Isa may have autism.
Yeah.
Because he's too smart. You know how autism is like not the 自闭症. They have different kind of autism.
So it's a spectrum. So like everyone's somewhere on the spectrum. Even you, even us.
Yeah.
So like no one's fully not autistic. Like you're just somewhere on here. The farther down you are, the worse it is to be social and stuff.
Yeah, especially whenever you have a talent in some place and people will think that you're special.
Right.
During COVID, we can see a lot of people. He kind of not doing really good in socialize. Their family members say, oh, Isa may have autism, but the doctor won't tell you until they're 3.5 years old because you can't really get tested. So that's why I really want to put him to school to get to know how to social with other kids and stuff.
To gain those social skills that he missed out on during COVID because he wasn't around other kids. We go to the park and it's just Ison there and there's no one else.
But 2 months ago, we took him to get tested. The doctor say, okay, Ison absolutely not autistic.
Yeah, he's not far on the spectrum at all.
Yeah, because he talk to people and he like point out things and
he responds, he looks at you in the eyes.
So we're just like, oh, okay, he doesn't have autism, but he's just really smart in math. It's really hard to find a good math teacher in America.
We're not the smartest people. So I almost went to high school in France. The people in America that were talking to me about it said, hey, so you're gonna go over there for your senior year, but you're not really gonna do well in school because they're much more advanced than we are here in America. Like they're doing what we'll do in college. And that's the same for all across the world, just about,
Oh, but Hannah's boyfriend is really good at math.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm not.
He said he wanted to teach Ison about
I can't do fractions or percentages or statistics. No, I had the worst teachers that taught fractions. It's okay because 4 out of 3 people are really bad at fractions. So it's important to let your kid try different things, and you might have to force them to try something to see if they like it. And then if they don't like it, move on. I wouldn't know that I love fishing unless my dad was like, come on, let's go fishing. And I was probably like, no, I want to play video games or something. But when I went fishing, I loved it. And so now I fish all the time.
Yeah, so of course I'm trying to guide him to build his talent, but I'm not like trying to make him go to classes right now. So that's my answer for this question. She's dating a guy online and he's American, and he likes to do dirty talk and make her feel so uncomfortable. She wanna ask, how do you know if this is just a difference between the culture or he's just a
normal guy?
Just a fuck guy. Really?
Yeah, so look, in person, no guy is gonna be like that, really. I mean, some will, because there's always dirty people. But it's so easy over the phone, like, especially because you're in 2 different countries. You can just say whatever you want.
That's
you know
why
what I mean?
you always text me dirty stuff.
I say dirty stuff too, you're my wife. Anyway, but no, a guy texting a girl in every country is like that. But
Really?
in person, it's so much different. Yeah, that's why it's easier to like troll people online versus trolling in real life. Like, it's so easy to comment on a video like mean stuff, but would you say it in real life? No. So that's why the guy probably says such dirty things. But if you're uncomfortable with it, tell him.
If you feel uncomfortable, I feel like you need to ask him to stop, because no one should make you feel uncomfortable. So if you tell him, he won't say it if he really like you. But if you tell him like, oh, I'm feeling so uncomfortable when you say this, and he's still doing that, that's like he's
disrespectful.
Yeah.
下一个.
She wanna see our reaction video.
To
I don't
what?
know what to react. We are so old now. We don't watch any shows or anything.
Are we old, Tina?
I'm old mentally. I have 2 kids. If you have 2 kids, you're like mentally so ready to die. Yeah. You know what's the tradition in China to do the birthday for kids? Oh, you put a lot of stuff in circle and see which baby will grab, so that's her future.
There's only 3 things in front of a Chinese child, right? A book of law, a stethoscope for a doctor, or a calculator for an accountant, right? She grabs the camera because she too wants to be a YouTuber or whatever, a TikToker.
And Ison's like, okay, Mei, are you ready? And
Maybe
then
Ison's like,
Ison is like this.
next question. What is it? What you got? Here, I'll read the question. It says, Ryan, how do you deal with women come up to you all the time and say you're so handsome? So, it's been a real problem for me lately. I can't go anywhere without women coming up to me and being like, oh, you're so handsome. Are you married? I've got to show them the ring and stuff and be like, look, I have a wife. I don't need this right now. I'm a very busy man. So it's just very important to be straight to the point, shut them down early, and then come home to your wife who refuses to have sex with you.
The next question is about money. Oh my gosh, what the?
Tofu, I'm sorry, you just scared me.
And he's like, money is such a thing that to fight about, but our relationship seems chill about it. So okay, if you want to have good money managing thing, just let one people, usually the woman, to take care of it.
She has her accounting degree and I cannot count. So money is like the #1 argument that all families have. And it doesn't matter if you're wealthy or you're poor. You always fight about money. Because whenever you're very rich, say you make $1 million a year, but you all drive Lamborghinis, your mortgage and everything is so expensive that you don't have a whole lot of money left over. You always live your income. So if you make $100,000, your bills are low. If you make $1 million, your bills are high. And so you always have the same amount of margin. Every couple fights about money, doesn't matter if you're wealthy or not.
Yeah, we fight about money too. It's usually his fault.
Because I have expensive hobbies. I mean, come on, the one wheel. Hey, and if anyone knows someone that works at Gotway, you know, it's a Chinese company that makes these one wheels. Tell them to sponsor me now.
He ruined our family. I actually don't care about money, but it's really hard to not, because everything you did has to involve money. Like, you can't eat without having money. I feel like the society make it hard, and that our family is not very 和谐. We fight all the time, but sometimes it's like, oh, we need to record. The camera is on, so we have to stop fighting.
Yeah, right before we hit record, we're like, what time is it?
And then fighting.
Okay. Hi, thanks for watching our channel. I love you.
I feel like sometimes I like to record with you because we just work things out. Because sometimes when you fight, I realize it's just like the emotion there. You have to say something mean to him.
That's her. Her emotion lasts so long. So like if we fight in the morning and then I go to work, I'm over it and I come home and she's like still angry. I'm like, how? That takes so much energy to like all day just be angry. She'll even whistle while she's mad. So whistling is a sign of happiness. Like if you're walking around, That means you're happy. We'll be mid-fight, and she'll go do dishes or something, and be like... And when she finishes, she's like, Ryan, I hurt you, oh my gosh!
Oh, I want to talk about this. Our first fight. It's so funny. Do you remember the first breakup that we had?
I tickled you.
And then
I tickled her?
It's not that. It's not that. It was like I came back from the airport and then you don't listen to me. You talk so much. He talks so much and he every time I talk and my English wasn't too good, it takes me a while to think about what I need to say. And so he always stopped me whenever I tell him a story. So I was so mad and he did that 3 times. I was like, I'm done. I'm breaking up with you. And he was so sad. He get on his knee and he begged me. Really? And he begged me, he's like, please don't. Are you really gonna do this? Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
And then the way he dragged me home, he was crying. He was like... And he grabbed a picture of us in the car. And he threw it in the window. He's like, we don't need this. And he was crying so hard.
She was so heartless. She didn't care about anything. About anything.
No, I was just like, am I dating a loser or something? And why he crying like that? Where is that Rai anymore? Now you don't care. So now when we fight, he doesn't do that anymore.
My heart has hardened a little bit, but it's made life easier. I used to have to leave work. Like if we were fighting really bad, like through the phone or something, I would have to leave work because I just can't do anything. Like I was so destroyed.
Do you remember last time I left home? For the night I went to a hotel.
Yeah, I didn't really care.
Yeah, he doesn't really care.
Well, I cared enough. I wanted to know where you were, and I guessed you were in the hotel. So I put Ison in the car. I drove to the hotel, saw her car. I was like, okay, she's safe. She's not out doing something crazy.
He's so sneaky. He didn't call me, like FaceTime me at all, but he drove to the hotel and see my car in there, and he's like, oh, she's safe.
I just want to know you're safe. You're not like...
But he didn't call me, be like, where are you? And then
well, honestly, in my mind, I was like, she's probably super stressed out with this kid and all the work that she has to do editing videos. I'm like, she'll probably have a good night's sleep, let her take a bath and, you know, relax, and she'll come home fine. So I was just gonna leave you alone. But I was obviously concerned enough. I went to go make sure you're safe.
This girl asked me, did I know all your exes? Yes,
no,
I do.
Why would you?
I know. You have 2. That's it.
No, about them. Yeah, not know them.
I
know.
Yeah,
they go out to dinner all the time.
I know so many about your ex-girlfriend. One of your ex-girlfriends sleep with her eyes open.
You remember? It was very creepy. She's still staring at you like... She looks like she was suspicious of me. You know, when she sleeps with me.
Because when I first know him, he doesn't delete picture on his Instagram.
That's work.
So I still see so many of our ex-girlfriends. Like the hedgehog they have together, it's like everything. Hedgehog. So sometimes I just go through his Instagram and I'm just like, oh my god, they do this and they do that. He has like both of their picture on his Instagram. He never deleted.
Didn't care, but one of the girlfriends literally made me post pictures. Like she'd get so mad if I didn't post a picture like once a week of her. I'm so serious.
That's like the opposite of me.
Yes, we used to have fights about how little I post her on like Instagram and stuff. So literally I would just give her my phone, she can post whatever she wants. So like that was all her. I'm so serious because I never cared to post. I want to post videos of me longboarding and stuff. Yeah.
What's the age that Ison can have a girlfriend? And Ivy?
42 for Ivy, 13 for Ison.
42 for Ivy?
Of course.
Okay.
Next question.
What's my MBTI and what's yours? And okay, you guys, I did it on Bilibili. They have a test on Bilibili.
And it said I'm so Pisces. I couldn't believe it. It was like, you're so much fish, you just should stay in the water.
No, it has 99 questions. I did it all. At the end of it, they asked me to pay 30 bucks. And I was like, I spent half hours to do this. If I quit right now, I waste my 30 minutes. So I pay it, and then I am...
What a good, like, little scam.
I am INFP, 哲学家. Oh, he said I am very creative and artsy.
I could have told you that. You could have paid me 30 RMB.
But I feel like everybody has a little of everything. I just feel bad that my 30 bucks. Yeah. Oh, this literally asks, how long after birth that you can have sex?
According to Tina, we're done. Never again.
And this one asks, when are you guys planning to come back to China? We've been planning for so many years, but it's just so hard. You have no idea how hard to take 2 kids, even take the airplane. Yeah, my goal is to go to the Spring Festival next year. So before that. I really want to go.
Me too. I'm dying to go to China.
Yeah, every time I see
excited.
someone went back to China, I'm just so jealous. I'm like, oh, I wish I can do it. He's been looking at the plane ticket every day for the past months. He's like, oh my god, the ticket is like 7,000 right now per person.
It's crazy.
We're gonna be broke if we go right now. Yeah, we're trying to be safe and we're trying to wait Ivies to grow up a little bit. If Ryan's pooping and there's a guy coming to step Ryan, is Ryan gonna be finished pooping or chasing the guy?
Do I wipe first and then chase him? Or do I just get up? Oh, but if you get up and you're walking, you're just smearing it around. I'm definitely wiping first. That's my answer.
Really?
Yeah, I'm wiping first. That's terrible.
Is Ryan gonna have an official Chinese name or is gonna be Zhuangshu?
Zhuangshu.
Really?
Wait, and you can just call me Zhuang. My full name is Zhuangshu.
Oh, and then she asked me to bidong you.
I've already done it and it's in a video, so I'm done. No more bidong. Whoa.
Do you want a papa tonight? Just kidding, just kidding.
I want a papa now.
It's just for the video, it's just for the video.
They can watch.
No. So, oh, this girl asked me, how do you not get procrastinate? I said it in one of the video. It said if you have kids, you have no time to
Procrastinate. Or your house will just fall down.
I know, seriously.
On top
so
of you.
Just have kids and then it will fix. This girl asked, how do you get more charming to get guys? I know.
Do you?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, the most charming.
Listen to me. Whoever you're dating actually reflects whoever you are. So I used to think guys like stupid girls, like girls cannot do anything, and guys feel like, oh, they're so strong, they can help the girl. I used to think that when I was younger, but now I feel like, okay, if I wanted to attract guys that is successful, handsome, or like positive, I need to be like that.
Yes.
So just do yourself, do the best yourself, and you will meet a guy it's like you. And guys, it's not even important. As a woman that married for 4 and 5 years, I'm telling you, single life, it's so amazing.
You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Everything you do in life, there's a balance.
There's no moment, like a single moment, you wish you were single.
Yeah, when the babies are crying at 3 a.m., I'm just like, oh, to just be in your own apartment, you know, with no one there, you could sleep till 2 o'clock. Yeah, but then we're out doing something like we went on a walk yesterday with Ivy. I would not wish to be single in that moment. It's such a great moment.
Sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm so lucky to have Ice and Ivy. It's so beautiful.
So I do know, like, yeah, I always remind myself, like, I definitely want a family and I want kids and everything, and I wouldn't trade that for anything. And so I wouldn't give this up at all.
But some moment,
when both kids are crying at the same time and you're trying to cook, you know, dinner for Ison, you're holding Ivy and she's biting you and sucking your blood out and you're just like, ah!
And Ison's being so annoying. It just reminds me, oh, I understand. Why did my mom spank me when I was a kid? I was like, I understand now, Mom.
I understand why my dad used to just punch me in the face.
I know. I understand you guys now. Like, abuse me, please.
Yes, I deserve it.
Does Ryan love me more or Wang Gang? You really need to think about it.
Of course I love you more. I don't even know Wang Gang.
How do I decide to have the second baby? I feel like second baby is a lot of work. Do I consider to have more babies? I feel like I want to have more babies. They're so cute.
They are. They grow so fast. So like you get used to having this little tiny baby, and then someday they're just like massive, and you're just like, this isn't a kid anymore. This is like an adult I'm holding.
After I have Ivy, I was holding her a lot, and then I went to hold Ison. I was like, oh my god, he's like an adult. But I feel like we cannot afford another baby anymore. Physically, mentally. So let's see. If I suddenly win the lottery and I just have like 10 kids, that's fine.
I guess if we were very wealthy, we could hire people to come and clean the house, come and take care of, you know, the kids or something, then yeah, it'd be easy.
But a lot of people think that like when you're financially ready and you can have kids, but I feel like that's not really the situation, because when we started, when we were really poor, when we have kids, and now we're doing okay, and I feel like the kids push you to grow up a little.
Oh, it's definitely a motivation.
Yeah.
So like when I'm at work and it's really stressful and hard, I'm like, so what? I have to make money. Yeah. I have children and a wife.
I know, a little stress, I say a little, but it's a lot of stress. They push you to become a better person.
No one will ever feel like, okay, I have the job now, I've been promoted, I make a good income, now I can get married and have kids. It's like, no, you just start and you'll go.
It's so hard. Everybody expects you, when you're 20 years old, you already have a house, have a good job, and have cars, and so you're ready to get married. It's so hard. You just graduated from college. How do you have all of that? Honestly, when you're young and you're single, you don't get motivated that much to make a saving even. You probably can't even save because you're like, oh, I don't have kids, I can just spend my money, you know?
Exactly.
Even like really rich people, their marriage sucks. Like, you know, all over the news. But I'm just saying, you can never get ready to have kids. You just have to, okay, this happened, you have to solve this, like solve this problem. That's just life. You will never get ready.
Having kids and a wife is the best motivation to become better.
Before you met me and before I met you, what's your ideal type?
I've always liked dark hair, dark eyes. But
What about personality?
Athletic. I always thought like I wanted to marry a girl that was super athletic, played a sport really well or something.
In my athletics, I ran marathon before, but not like right now.
She used to longboard and stuff, so you were athletic enough, yeah.
My type is Hyunbin.
My type is Hyunbin. Pia.
I don't know my type. I don't have a type.
I don't either. Just all women can be gorgeous.
I want to ask about your one will.
Please do. I am an expert in this area.
No.
What is the next question, Tina? I'm very intrigued. So the one wheel is actually an ingenious design made by certain companies that blessed us with their invention. The one wheel, it just saved the world. Without the one wheel, we would be in a very, very dark place. It saved our marriage.
No.
It cured my disease.
No.
It's just a feeling of wind and danger. Like, risk is a huge factor. The riskier something is, the more fun you can have.
It reminds me that I should get you a life insurance. Okay, that's the end of the video. This is our Q&A video.
That was our Q&A. We haven't done a sitting video in a long time. My back hurts.
We're actually sitting on the couch. Do you guys know? We used to always sit on the floor.
Like this.
Yeah. We need to fight now since the camera is about to get off.
Well, bye-bye. Thank you. Like I was saying, why would you do that? You're so...
You have a small...
You do too.